the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That's going to be a 6-yard gain and leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And some room to run now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you get up the touchdown on the opening drive.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Big Ben of the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Roethlisberger. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep down the field. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Down he'll go at the 25. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. So that'll back them up 5.
Damn, that's smart. I like that, Bubba. I like that shit, though, Bubba.
To kick it away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Taking it to the midfield logo. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The football going back over to the New Orleans Saints, and a team this year, Charles, that really took off after that Week 1 loss. For me, it all came together Week 9. You think back to that game when they beat the Rams, knocked off their undefeated streak to start the regular season. So now are the Saints really Super Bowl winning contenders? I mean, do you put them in that category?
Oh, I certainly do, and I think people were wondering how they would respond this season after what happened to end last season, the Minneapolis Miracle, where they ended up giving up the touchdown pass in the last play of the game in the playoffs. And when it started losing at home to Tampa Bay, many wondered if their psyche had really been affected, but they've regrouped since then. The defense is really playing And then there's
Boy, that hit line, that boy. Oh, yeah.
Michael Thomas.
Channeling his inner Joe Horn from back in the day.
What's good with you?
What's going on, bro? You trying to kill me just then, huh?
From the gun on third down, Breeze. That's and he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to work his way down to the 16. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On second down, here's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Des Bryant, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Wants a look to add the extra point.
Come on, Bubba. I know you can. Come on, man.
And it's now 14-0. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Charles, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they have now won 4 in a row. 23-16 division win last week over Baltimore. All of a sudden, they're really rolling, aren't they?
They certainly are. They look like the Steelers we expected to see at the beginning of the season. 4 straight now. Winning 23-16 over Baltimore. Roethlisberger, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns. 7 different receivers with at least 2 receptions, so spreading it around really well. Even took the blow where people thought he might be hurt. Luckily, just had the wind knocked out of him, so he is playing really well. But how about their defense? Playing with a lot more confidence. Since week 5, the defense hasn't allowed more than 21 points in a game. Yeah, and they look more like Blitzburg again, getting after people. And last but not least, Joe Flacco, the Baltimore quarterback, after beating Pittsburgh in Game 1 this year, said, hey, we could have put up big numbers in this ball game. Pittsburgh didn't forget. It's not bulletin board material anymore. It's laptop material. And that defense came after.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Roethlisberger.
Nice catch, boy.
They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And he's going to get this.
Damn, that's nice one, bro. Nice one.
A good pickup there, 22.
He's squeaking that motherfucker.
That was a
God
beautifully
damn.
executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And not much running room. Down to the 32. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. For James Conner, he was the AFC Player of the Month last month, and he followed that up by just running wild, Charles, on the Ravens. 163 total yards, including 107 rushing.
Yeah, and added a touchdown. And guess what? He wants that Player of the Month for this month as well, doesn't he? Because of the way he started out. But how about this for the season? First player in league history to produce 4 games of 100-plus rushing yards, 50-plus receiving yards, and a touchdown. And the first to do it in a single season. On pace for 2,170 yards over 16 games. Just short of Le'Veon Bell's best performance of 2,215 yards in 2014.
The first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Roethlisberger. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Oh, nice.
For a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. To the left, and no good. Boswell's on down to kick this one away.
And that drive stretch is insane, doesn't it?
You get down with the finger over this holiday.
It just doesn't feel right.
Say again now?
Plus you're giving up yardage.
You getting it on with the peanut oil this holiday?
Oh, you already know, homeboy.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 40. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. Room here to run. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
I already know. I got my turkey already ready.
This drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Going deep here for Bryant. Oh, in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. To the 32-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, ball pops out, incomplete. Well, oftentimes when we get a chance to talk league-wide, we go offense and we don't get a lot of defensive talk. But let's talk about some young rookies. I know you've told me Darius Leonard of the Colts has really impressed you.
He certainly has. He's impressed the entire league. I mean, at times he approaches 20 tackles a game. Sideline to sideline, end zone to end zone, out of South Carolina State. So you don't think about it, but you should. Derwin James with the Chargers, been as good as advertised at the safety position. Jair Alexander, the corner from Green Bay, missed a couple of games early in the Super Bowl.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and he'll take this one up to about the 23. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Brings the draw on second down. He's going to let this one go deep.
Dez Bryant, 77 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop. The Steelers, of course, had all the questions lingering with Le'Veon Bell. Tip of the cap to James Conner. He really has filled in nicely.
He prepared himself as if he were going to be the starter right from week 1. And I got to see him in preseason, and you saw a little bit of everything. His ability to run inside, also run to the perimeter, catch the ball in the backfield. And how about his season opener against Cleveland? They didn't win the game, but he played awfully well, 135 yards rushing, and he helped close out a big win at Tampa Bay in week 3 on Monday Night Football with some nice runs down the stretch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds the tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Here's Conner. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
There as he stopped up at about the 41. Demario Davis there on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Roethlisberger will throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete.
Good play.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
You caught
Looked
that,
like the screen
man.
pass was taken away
Damn.
there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver. Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Open man is Switzer complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And now whistles hit a flag. And I think we got a jump.
You son of a bitch.
5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is just a short time to get it down. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. So they do.
Wow, nice
2
play.
points. Now they're back down to a
Rolling
one-score
that bitch,
deficit.
big man right now. Look how much time you left on the fucking clock.
To kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by Washington. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still.
You're smart, motherfucker. I give you that number. You real smart.
On EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it.
Keeping that ball out my hand. That's what's up.
Set to resume play in the second half. Both teams are ready for the fight ahead of him. So action number 3. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're
What's
doing
up,
is
Biz
emphasizing
Kid?
the
What's
things that
going
went
on,
well
brother?
in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Finding his safety out here. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play.
Playing bubble right now.
Tell Biz Kid I said what's good with it.
They hear you.
Now it's counter. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Yeah, I'm the Saints, Biz Kid. You know I ain't playing with Pittsburgh, so you already know I ain't got this.
NFL football, the right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010.
Bubba, the Biz Kid say, what's up?
One man, you can do respect.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Launch a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
As you can see, the Biz Kid. Goddamn Bubba trying to beat me.
They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll run past midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Hell no, ain't no Lord. You think I'm gonna run with the Dolphins?
So Saints
Shit.
territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run with Cobb. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Dolphins look good, yeah, right.
Too early to have the defense react too quickly. And he definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just
Good
right.
check time now, baby.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, look at that.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Oh, my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back.
Damn.
I'm going to switch gears, Charles, and get your favorite play of the year.
Ain't gonna never get on the field. Boy, Breeze, you better make something happen, Breeze.
What's been the one that's caught your
That
attention?
nigga trying to win.
Linval Joseph picking up a fumble against Philadelphia and bringing it all the way back. Count as a Minnesota miracle.
That would the earth shaker.
That's a lot of man carrying the football, and he got all the way to the end zone. Oxygen. Oxygen. What a great play there. How about Graham Gano finishing off the New York Giants with a 63-yard field goal at the buzzer for Carolina? That was spectacular. I thought the triple reverse by Carolina against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was something that Curtis Samuel, how far did he run? 160 yards or so in order to make that play work? Ends up as a touchdown. And just because we have to say Patrick Mahomes, it's a left-handed pass.
That's just kind of a microcosm of the season that he's had. He's been so magical to watch.
Just had to say Patrick Mahomes had to get something in for him because exactly what you said.
250 on the ground. I don't know if he got that much on the ground right now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. This is Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's taken down. Cameron Hayward.
Oh, I gotta get this. I'm going for this motherfucker.
And it'll be 4th down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
I got to get this.
How about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is close.
Let's go.
So close as he
Let's go.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Breeze now. This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
This Bubba Rivers said, oh, damn, Bubba.
And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Damn, he caught that.
He'll get it up the middle. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Oh, I fucked that kick up. Oh, God damn.
So they can't add on here.
Can't be
And our
fucking
score's going to
like
stay
that.
right where it is.
Fuck.
Pretty good, bro.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, it's like it's a big movie to football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's going to try to get the football on the 23-yard line. So he's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He slips it past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And this time, this won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they probably got one. That's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him.
It's caught. And gets us down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, this is Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A man who's been busy this afternoon is again. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Touchdown. Greedy guys. I want the whole damn thing.
I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling the business in the line of scrimmage. They're dominating right now on this drive.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Here we go with Kamara. And he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Alvin Kamara
stupid, man. Oh,
Yellow line. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The drive will start with Conner. Take us out to his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out.
Give me the interception, you son of a biscuit.
Intact. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch for the screen.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It is incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it.
Damn, dog.
He's
dropped that
football already being in the red zone.
He dropped that dude.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown. It's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy down, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Time for a break. We're back to finish.
No, I'm getting the touchdown, bro.
This is a big 3rd down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
This is where for the offensive team to stop. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Dez Bryant 4 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They're down big here late.
All right, I can play me a little.
Just one last drive here for
Play me a little
Some
prevent
people
right
like
now.
to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue.
What the fuck? God damn, Big Ben. Big Ben was bullshit, boy.
But it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the rusher forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Now in desperation.
Oh, yeah.
Deep downfield.
Oh, yeah.
And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3
I
interceptions?
seen that, bro.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
Then with
right.
the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
Man,
Finally,
good
good
game.
play there defensively in the
bro.
deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Breeze is
You
looking
just
to
saw that game?
He's going to go for
Say what now?
downfield. That's
You just saw that whip lately?
a big
Nah, man, Whoop don't fuck with me like that, though, man. For some apparent reason, man, Whoop don't fell out or something. I don't
You
know.
got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from a fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Bud Dupree. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. It's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt.
Oh, I need to stop doing what I'm doing now. I got a good.
28-yard line.
Oh, I had a good record, man.
There's
I
no
just
question
threw
we're going to
the
look to on
fucking
3rd and long,
interception.
but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
What?
Give him 30 yards there. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Good game, bro.
And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us? We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind